This is episode 5 and we're gonna talk about vegetables. High quality, nutrient dense vegetables. We all know they're good for us, but why? First question, let's talk about fiber. Fiber does a lot of really good things for us and it is really important. So first, there is two different kinds of fiber. So we have soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber, like the name says, is soluble in water and creates a sticky jello-like substance in your body, and it can help slow down the absorption and digestion of your food as well as regulate blood sugar levels. This soluble fiber will help you stay fuller for longer and help you get the most out of your food. Some good sources of soluble fiber will be oatmeal, nuts, beans, barley, apples, blueberries. Insoluble fiber, opposite of soluble fiber, does not dissolve in water and it is great for maintaining a healthy digestive system. You're gonna find insoluble fiber in vegetables as well as in whole grains. Some of our favorite high fiber foods in general, which are great for your digestive health, are apples, lentils, beans, broccoli, sprouts, asparagus, spinach, pears, whole grains, pumpkins, seeds, prunes, sweet potato, avocado, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries, carrots, corn, peas, high fiber cereals, or bars. That's a lot in one list. So you have a lot of high fiber options for you. As you can tell from the list that I just went through, most of the high fiber foods are going to be food items that are attached to micronutrients. So that's why it's really important to count your fiber. If you find that you're eating throughout the day and you look at your fiber count and it's really low, then you're probably not eating enough vegetables, fruits, or whole grains. And that means that you're not getting a lot of micronutrients, vitamins, and minerals in your diet, which are really important to be healthy and happy. So as a good start, we would recommend 10 to 15 grams of fiber for every 1,000 calories that you're eating in your diet. Perfect next question after talking about fiber, which can help keep you fuller for longer, is to talk about hunger when dieting. Anytime you start a diet, one of the first concerns that we get is, am I gonna be starving all the time? Nobody wants to be hungry and starving. So I do have some strategies to help you combat that. But when you do start paying attention to your nutrition, you're thinking about food a lot. So often you might get a little bit hungrier when you first start. That's just because you're thinking about what you're gonna eat next. You're getting used to your new nutrition program. You're thinking about, what did I eat earlier today? What does that mean that I can eat later today? Just the fact that you're thinking about food more means that you might be a little bit hungrier when you first start. So eventually you're going to get much more used to it. It's going to become no big deal and that hunger is going to subside. But one tip that I will give you to help you subside that hunger is to eat more vegetables. Vegetables, low carb fruits, and whole grains. These are going to be higher volume foods. So the amount of broccoli that I can eat for the same amount of carbohydrates that I'm going to get in a number of gummy bears, let's say 4 or 5 gummy bears, it's going to be a huge difference in the amount of space that's physically going to take up in my body, as well as the amount of fiber that's going to be there to help keep me fuller for longer. So opt for vegetables and food that's going to come with more volume with less macros. How can veggies be my ally? I mean, we just talked about how veggies are going to be your higher volume option. So not only are veggies going to take up more physical space in your stomach, they're going to come with less macros so you can eat way more of them for fewer calories. They're going to keep you fuller for longer and they're going to be jam-packed with vitamins and minerals. So some things that veggies can help you is recover better from your workouts. It can help you have a longer and more high quality sleep. And honestly, try eating a ton of vegetables in your diet. You're going to find that it's easier for you to wake up in the morning. Maybe your skin will start getting a little bit clearer. There's so many benefits that can come from getting lots of vegetables and fruit in your diet that are going to be high volume and really good for you. Most of us growing up wanted to have our dessert before we finished our broccoli, but we all knew that we had to finish our broccoli before we got to have some ice cream. So I'm challenging you this week to be a little bit smarter about your nutrition and get that acquired taste for vegetables that comes with wisdom and time, just like when you first started to drink wine. Nobody likes wine when they first start drinking wine, but as you acquire a taste for it, you can see the benefits, and that's the same thing with vegetables. So I challenge you this week to go and try one new vegetable that you haven't incorporated in your diet, maybe something that's locally fresh, in season, that's going to be ripe and taste delicious in your meals. That's your challenge for this week.